Today, I'd like us to consider rest and refuge. I want to read from Psalm 62, verses 5 through 8. Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope comes from Him. Isn't that what we all need? Is some rest. Rest for our hearts, rest for our spirits, rest in our soul. And it tells us where to find it. There's only one place, in God alone. Verse 6, He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. God's not only our rest, He's our refuge. He's our rock. He's the one constant that does not change. And that gives us comfort to know that there's something that will always be there, or I should say someone. That being God. He is unchanging. And that gives us something to latch onto and have hope in and peace. Verse 7, my salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. My salvation and honor depend on God. We cannot save ourselves. Because of our sin, we're lost. But He is our salvation. He redeems us through Jesus Christ. And our honor in Christ as a Christian is in Him. And again, it says He's our mighty rock, our refuge. In other places, it says our stronghold. Verse 8, trust in Him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge. Several times, just in these few verses, refers to God as our refuge. He's our rock. He's our fortress. He's what we can retreat to be strengthened and re-energized. And in that rock and fortress, we can have peace and we can rest. And we need some times of rest so that we can go forth and do His will and sharing the message of salvation that others can know that too. Let me read these verses together. Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in Him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge. I hope that today, in your prayer time, you will pour out your heart to God as you retreat to that place of rest, that refuge, our God. Have a blessed day.